Hi friends, let us do one more illustration on rectification of errors. Rectify the following errors. Credit sales to Mohit rupees 6000 were recorded as rupees 600. Now this is an example of an error of commission, or we can say it's just a clerical error. When we are doing the recording we have done a mistake. So credit sales to Mohit 6000 were recorded as 600. Now how to rectify the error? Let us see. Credit sales to Mohit 6000 were recorded as rupees 600. Now what I'll do is I'll tell you an approach in which we have to do rectification of errors. It's a very simple approach. The simple approach is whenever you are doing rectification of errors, you follow a very simple rule that you have to reverse the wrong and do the correct. So always remember the rule: reverse the wrong and do the correct. So what does that mean? That means that whatever wrong you have done, you reverse it, and whatever you have to do correctly, you please do it. So here, what was the wrong entry passed? I'll write down the wrong entry. The wrong entry passed is Mohit account debit to sales account 600. What is the correct entry which should have been passed? The correct entry which should have been passed is Mohit account debit to sales account 6000. This has been done. This should have been done. We'll say has, have, should have been done. Now what should I do to remove my error? What I have to do is I have to reverse the wrong and I have to do the correct. That is what I have to do now. So the reverse of this entry would be, what I'll do is I'll write rectification entry would be reverse of wrong plus correct. This will be my rectification entry. Rectification entry would be equal to reverse of wrong plus correct. So what is the reverse of wrong? This is the wrong entry passed. Reverse of wrong would be sales account debit to Mohit 600. The correct entry is Mohit account debtor to sales 6000. So we have to do these two entries and then we'll arrive at the rectification entry. So what will be the rectification entry now? I have to add these two entries. What will happen is Mohit is debited 6000, credited 600. That means the net effect on Mohit account would be Mohit would be 6000 is debit, 600 is credit, so I'll subtract 600 from here. 5400 to sales account 600 debit, sales account 600 credit, 6000 credit. So sales account would be credited with 6000 minus 600, 5400. So this is the rectification entry I would have to pass. So the rectification entry would be Mohit account debtor to sales account. This is the entry I have to pass now. Okay. Rectification entry to be passed now. Okay. Now earlier you've already recorded the entry Mohit account debtor to sales 600. Now you're recording the entry Mohit account debtor to sales 5400. So the debit and credit now will become equal to 6000. Okay. Now let us take up the next illustration. Credit purchases from Raghav rupees 19,000 were recorded as rupees 9,000. Credit purchases from Raghav rupees 19,000 were recorded as rupees 9,000. Credit purchases from Raghav 19,000 has been recorded as rupees 9,000. So what is the wrong entry you have passed? You have passed the entry purchases account debtor to Raghav $9,000. This is the entry which we have already passed. Okay. What is the correct entry we should have passed? We should have passed the correct entry with 19,000. So the correct entry should have been purchases account debit to Raghav 19,000. This is the entry I should have passed. Now what is the rectification entry? Rectification entry is reverse of wrong plus correct. So to rectify the error, what I have to do is I have to reverse the wrong and I have to do the correct. So this entry needs to be reversed now. So entry would be Raghav account debit to purchases 9,000 plus correct entry is purchases account debtor to Raghav 19,000. Now all this what I am doing here is it's a part of my working notes, or we can say this is rough work. This is how I am trying to arrive at the rectification entry. Okay. So these are the two entries to be passed. Now the sum of these two entries will be the rectification entry which I have to pass now. So Raghav account will be debited 9,000. Raghav account is credited 19,000. That means Raghav account will be net credited with 10,000. Purchases 19,000 debit, purchases 9,000 credit. So purchases would be 19,000 debit minus 9,000. It will be 10,000 debit. Similarly to Raghav, 19,000 credit minus 9,000 debit. So there is a 10,000 credit. So this is the rectification entry I am passing now. Rectification entry now passed. So if you observe what is happening now, in our books there was already an entry purchases account debit to Raghav $9,000. This entry was already there in my books. Now I pass this rectification entry. Purchases account debit to Raghav 10,000. Now the sum of these two entries would become purchases account debtor to Raghav 19,000. This is the impact which we wanted. So how did we arrive at the correct position? This was the entry which we have already passed. This is the rectification entry we have now passed. When we take the impact of these two entries, we arrive at the desired position. Okay. Now let us go to the next illustration, next situation now. Goods returned to Ramesh 14,000 recorded as rupees 4,000. When you return goods to Ramesh, the entry we have to pass is Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns. We should have recorded with 14,000, but we have recorded only 4,000. That means 10,000 we have forgotten. So I think even without going through the lengthy process, I know that when I return goods to Ramesh, I should have passed the entry Ramesh account at R to purchase returns 14,000, but instead of 14,000 I've recorded only 4,000. That means 10,000 I've forgotten. This is the entry I should have passed. Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns. This is the entry I should have passed, but by mirror what we have done is we have forgotten this one and we have recorded only 4,000. Now what should I do now? I have to now record an entry with the balance amount, because 4,000 I've already recorded. For remaining 10,000 I have to now record. So in such case the rectification entry would be, the rectification entry I would have to pass would be now for the balance amount of 10,000 rupees. Simple. So Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns, I'll record the entry 10,000. So 4,000 already recorded, 10,000 I have now recorded. So the amount will become equal to 14,000 rupees. So this is how we arrive at the rectification entry logically. Even applying the principles which I have told you in the first point and the second point, you will still get the same answer. If you want, I'll explain you that also. This is the rectification entry. Okay. This is what we arrived at logically. Let us say we are people without any brains. We want to just do it just using just like a simple formula without using our brains. Then let us apply that formula. What was the wrong entry we have passed? Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns 4,000. What is the correct entry which we should have passed? We should have passed the correct entry. Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns 14,000. P by R here means purchase returns. This is the entry we should have passed. Now I told you rectification entry is nothing but simple of reverse of wrong plus correct. This is how I arrive at my rectification entry. So reverse of wrong, it's already here, it will be reversed here. So purchase returns would be debited 4,000. Ramesh would be credited 4,000 plus correct. Now the correct will be Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns 14,000. With this the error will rectify. Instead of passing two entries, what we'll do is we'll arrive at the sum of these two entries. So Ramesh account debit 14,000, Ramesh account credit 4,000. So Ramesh account will be debited with 10,000 and purchase returns account credit 14, debit 4. So credited 10,000. So this is the rectification entry I would pass now. This is my rectification entry. Okay. What I've already done, I've already recorded entry Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns. This is the entry I've already passed for 4,000. And now I'm passing rectification entry Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns 10,000, which is equal to the correct entry Ramesh account debtor to purchase returns 14,000. So this is the rectification entry I propose to pass in my books, which logically also we arrived at using our logic. We said 4,000 is already recorded, the balance 10,000 will now record, the error will be rectified. Okay, let us see the fourth situation now. Goods returned from Mahesh 1,000 recorded as rupees 100. Goods returned from Mahesh, that means Mahesh is returning goods to us now. So when Mahesh is returning the goods, what is the entry we should pass? When Mahesh returns the goods, we should pass the entry sales returns account debtor to Mahesh with full 1,000 rupees. But what we have done is, instead of recording 1,000, we have recorded only 100. That means we have recorded 900 rupees short. So we'll now pass the entry for the short amount now. We should have passed the entry sales returns to Mahesh $1,000. This is the entry we should have passed. But what happened? We forgot this 100. We recorded the entry sales returns to Mahesh 100. That means how much we have short recorded? We have short recorded by 900 rupees. So now we'll record the remaining 900 rupees now. So this is the entry I have to pass. Sales returns account at R to Mahesh 900 rupees, because already there is an entry sales returns account at R to Mahesh 100. 100 plus 900 would become equal to 1000 rupees. So this was an illustration on errors of commission, where the accountant or the clerk recording the entries are committing some errors, either recording the wrong amount, or sometimes they do record on the wrong side or in the wrong account. These are all examples of errors of commission. Okay, thank you.